Hello, friends! Probably everyone have heard about the boomerang effect. It means that anything you do, whether it's good or bad, it will always come back to you in a similar way. Many people may not believe this, but the world is full of evidence that this effect works. After all, the boomerang can return to you at any time, in a day or a year, when you no longer expect anything. And our today's story is the best proof of that. 66-year-old Billy Cox has lived in Minnesota all his life. He worked as a firefighter for more than 30 years. He was rightfully considered one of the best. Even when he had a day off or just a free evening, he volunteered to help others. He just couldn't sit idly by when someone needed his help. One night in 2016, just before midnight, a local resident named Becca Bundy called 911. In tears, the woman said that her 1-year-old daughter had a seizure. The girl's heart wasn't beating and she wasn't breathing. There was no time to delay. They had to act quickly. However, a terrible snowstorm broke out in the city. There were delays on the road, and one by one, the ambulances were stuck and out of schedule. The rescue service accepted the mother's call and warned that help would be sent as soon as possible. But there might be some trouble due to the bad weather conditions. Understanding the situation in which the mother and the baby found themselves, the 911 dispatcher sent information to volunteers who could be there within walking distance and arrive at the scene faster than the ambulance. It was Bill Cox who responded to the dispatcher's call. He was trained in first aid and immediately went to the scene. Now Bill remembers. I remember it was almost night and I was already asleep when I suddenly heard an emergency notification. Becca's house was only a few blocks away, and I knew that given the weather conditions, help wouldn't arrive soon. The man didn't hesitate. He ran out of the house in light sweatpants, ducked into his gray pickup truck, and hit the gas pedal. On that day, a few years ago, a man saved little Hadley. He gave her a heart message, and only after waiting for the doctors, gave her into safe hands. According to the doctors, if Bill hadn't arrived then, everything would have ended badly. But the man doesn't consider himself a hero. After comforting girl's mother, he went home as if nothing had happened, to have at least a few hours of sleep because it was night and in the morning he had to go to work. It's been a long time since then. Bill probably wouldn't have remembered the situation if it hadn't been for what happened next. Until 2017, few people knew that Bill had been disabled all his life. He was born with only one kidney. However, this didn't prevent him from leading a healthy lifestyle and helping people. When he turned 66, doctors conducted a serious examination and made a disappointing diagnosis. Bill's only kidney began to fail. He was on the waiting list for a transplant, but the situation was difficult. On average, more than 21,000 transplants are performed in the United States per year, and that could take from 3 to 7 years. A kidney for Bill had to be found as soon as possible. So the doctors gave him a t-shirt, which they recommended to wear, hoping for minimal chances and people's care. And as it turns out later, help came from where Bill didn't expect it at all. In the fall of 2018, Becca accidentally met Bill at the local charity. He didn't look as great as he did 2 years ago, but what struck Becca most was the bright green t-shirt the man was wearing. The inscription on it read, "Hi, my name is Bill. I'm having the final stage of kidney failure. I really need a new kidney." She found out that she and Bill had the same blood type. So Becca decided to thank the man for what he had done for her family. Without even sparing her own health, I just couldn't stop thinking about it, Becca recalls. I told myself that I should do it because 2 years ago, he could safely sleep at home in the warmth, but he cared. Recalls the girl's mother. For him, it wasn't just another challenge. He came, saved my baby's life, calmed me down, and went home without asking for anything in return. I haven't even seen him since then. Don't such people deserve to live? Tests have confirmed that Becca's healthy kidney is perfect for a man, and thanks to it, he will be able to live for many more years. The transplant surgery was successfully performed in February 2019 in Minnesota. She's my angel, Bill says. But Becca thinks otherwise. She has only done a small thing compared to what this man has done in his entire life. Today, both Becca and Bill feel great. They became true friends and close people for each other. Very often they see each other's families, but most importantly, each of them will always remain grateful to each other. It happened that years later, the girl's mother thanked the firefighter for the kindness that he once showed to them. Bill himself is sure that all good deeds come back to us doubly. It may come back to you in a way that you don't even think about, but it's a law of the universe and it's bound to work. Do you believe in the boomerang effect and that everything comes back to us? Be sure to write your opinion in the comments. Also, like this video if you enjoyed the story. And see you soon!